Hey y'all, it's Lissa, aka Bangs and Glasses. I am finally coming on to show my craft room and my crafty space. I feel like it's kind of as good as it's gonna get cleanliness wise and organization wise at this point. So I figured I would come on and show you all where the magic happens. So this is my main shelving unit up here. I'm gonna pan down slowly and I will go through and tell you what's in each kind of cubby. As you can see, this is my real life craft room. Messes abound. This is the front door to my craft room right here. As you can see, over here we have a corner full of stuff, which I'll talk about. Got some decor on the walls over there. I'm going to pan slowly around to this other corner so you can see what we got going on here. Got even more stuff over here in this corner. My craft room is pretty small, so things are kind of stacked up everywhere. We'll take a step back here to show you my desk area. I love my desk. And then we have these organizers over here in this corner. Stuff on the floor, of course, as always. Got some wall decor up there. Got my one window over here. These blinds are broken. So I opened one side to get some natural light in here. And then down here, this is where I do my filming with my tripod. And then over here in this corner, we have another little corner of shame full of junk. So yeah, that is my craft room overview. Let me kind of go through and tell you about what I've got going on in this unit and how I have everything organized. So over here in the corner, we have some overflow stuff that is not fitting right now in these units. So I have some empty shipping boxes that I like to save because they are 12 by 12 size, and it can be hard to find that size for paper. Right now I have an empty box of stuff from Costco that I'm sure I'm going to be able to put to use at some point, so I'm holding on to it. And then these tubs I just got pretty recently, and then I have some shoe boxes. You'll notice I like to organize in shoe boxes. So over here I have a lot of overflow stuff. So this has fall, Halloween, and Christmas overflow stuff in here. For crafting, for holidays, those are some of my favorite things to craft. So I have a lot of products for those holidays. So these are my main units over here. You can see they're two separate units. I have one unit that's cubes. It's like 1 cube by 4. And then I have this one that is 2 by 4 going up. They were purchased separately over time. Otherwise, I would have invested in, one probably 4 by 4 size unit. So one of them I believe was from Walmart and the other one was from Target. This one is a lot sturdier and a lot better. I believe this is the one I ordered from Target, but I'm not really sure. So up here I've got some decor going on, and it is like piled on lots of stuff from over the years. Some vintage items, some things that people have made me, some things that I've made. Back there we have a whole bouquet of like all the wands I've ever received. We have this globe that I decorated. There's lots of stuff back there kind of piled up. I'd love to eventually hang up more stuff on my walls. I just haven't gotten around to it. So let's start over here. You can see I've got all my ribbon and trims in this basket, and it is overflowing. To the side here, I've got my wedding themed items. I would love to eventually scrapbook my wedding photos. I haven't done it yet, but I do intend to one of these days. Next down, this is all of my spring holidays. So that's like St. Patrick's Day, Easter. There's like birthday stuff too. And then this box is all my Valentine's Day ephemera and doodads. And then to the side is all my birthday, spring, and Valentine's Day specific paper. So I have my units organized kind of by theme. That's just how I craft, and that's what makes sense to me. Going one down, this is all Halloween. I believe all my fall stuff had to move down here because I just have so much Halloween stuff. I really should go through it and get rid of some stuff that I think I'm not going to use, but that is all Halloween. And then at the very bottom, that is all winter and Christmas. And again, because I have so much of it, some of it's moved to the side in these boxes. And one of these days, I'll maybe go through it. You can see here in the middle of these units, there's some chaos going on. That is all the packaging that, people have sent me in swaps and in boxes. And I save all of that and I just kind of shove it in here. This is kind of worked as a makeshift place to put those things. So I reuse things, this may look a little chaotic, but to me it makes sense. And I do pull from this a lot when I am shipping Happy Mail. So moving to this unit, I have my washi tapes in these drawers that I got from Michael's a while ago. And then up top here is my stamping stuff. I don't stamp very often. I'm not a stamper, so I don't reach for that very often. But, I can't get rid of those stamps for some reason, so I have them up there. I also have this ribbon stuff that's like adhesive from Dollar Tree shoved in there because I treat it more like a washi tape. I also have the few mixed media sprays that I have to the side over here. This is a banner that someone made me and sent me, and I have it hanging up there. And then moving down here, this is probably the main area that I craft from. This shoebox right here with the florals is just all of my random stuff that doesn't go with a collection. It's not really themed. It's kind of just everyday kind of stuff. And this is stuff I pull from to add into collection kits, or when I feel like I just need an extra embellishment. This is where I go for that. I really like using shoe boxes. I can stack things vertically. They don't take up that much space, and they're pretty cheap organizers. I wait until they're on sale at Michael's for like $2 and grab them. So next to those embellishments, I have just kind of my random paper pads that aren't themed. They're kind of just everyday. And then over here, these are all my collections that are not really themed towards like a holiday. They're just kind of everyday collections. I'll go through here and like show you an example. So we have like She's Magic. And these are shoved in here in a way that you have to be very careful. This is my All Heart. What else we got in here? There's some stuff that like I've put together as like page kits. Lots of things randomly in here, but it's stuff that I know is like everyday colors, more like a girly theme. So those are all in there. And I use I believe it's 12 by 13 Ziploc bags that I get from Dollar Tree. You get 5 in a pack, and that's what I have everything in. So I like to be pretty cheap when it comes to my organization system and the items I purchase for that. I don't want to break the bank and spend a lot on just something that's going to hold something that I have. So again, this is my like main row of like stuff I'm pulling from and looking at all the time. And then moving down here, we go back into kind of themes. So I have some, I believe, travel themed and summer themed paper collections here. This box holds all my thickers, which I think makes sense because it's all letters. So this is all my thickers right there. And then next to it, I have all of my like fantasy or food themed things. So this box has kind of like unicorn stuff, rainbow stuff. This box has like food things. So some of the collections I have right here are like Harry Potter themed, stuff for the Ren Fair. Got some like family themed stuff, the coffee collection. So it's kind of like food and fun kind of theme right here. And I have, you know, some extra room here to grow. And then down here, we've made our way to the floor. Down here, I have my travel themed stuff and my summer themed collections. This is starting to kind of overflow. I have to have this shoved in here in a weird way to make it fit. And then over here in this drawer is something I probably need to rethink. So this drawer is the drawer that holds all of my scraps. So when I first started crafting, it has scraps and then solid color cardstock. When I first started crafting, I did not like put the scraps back in the paper pad that it went to. I like had it in an iris container, and pretty soon that started overflowing. So I eventually organized it all by color. But I never really look in here for paper. So this is something I may need to like rethink or figure out how to organize in a different way. Because I don't reach in here very often except for solid color cardstock, which I also don't use very often. Okay, so in between this unit, I'm gonna have to stand up again. Maybe just a sec. Okay, so in between that big cube unit and this drawer system, I have some empty 12 by 12 albums and my photo sleeves. So that's just kind of my spot for it right now. And next, let's look at this drawer unit. So up on the top, I have some boxed cards that go to different collections. I have this fun sign that I need to find a place for. In here, I have all my die cutting machine stuff. I don't have very many dies, so this little box works just fine for now. Up here, I have memory decks cards that people have made me and sent for me. I'd love to make maybe some sort of box to put these in eventually. But this is what I'm doing right now, so I can still display them. And then over here, I just have this little container full of random bits and bobs. Ephemera that doesn't really go anywhere. It's just stuff I can look through as like finishing touches or to add into spreads I'm already working on. And then this drawer unit is just for my Maggie Home stuff. So you can see I have labeled here all the collections. I'm a huge Maggie Holmes fan. So I just have this one unit just for Maggie Holmes. And I have it sitting close to my desk so I can look through that pretty frequently. I started labeling things. I definitely have some more labels to add on there now that I've gotten some newer collections. And at first I started to group things by like the year the collection came out. And then I kind of moved more towards like what collections I think go together. Like to me, Bloom and Gather look exactly the same. I feel like they work really well together, so they're in the same drawer. Okay, so moving over here to another disaster corner. We're keeping it real over here. This is what my craft room really looks like. Over here, this bin is stuff that I save to send to people in Happy Meal swaps. So I have a basket of stuff that I know I'm just gonna give away. I have this box over here, which was for my Etsy shop, for when I did like in-person events. I haven't done that in a very, very, very long time, but I have a box of stuff to use for that. And then over here, we're getting close to my desk over here. I have this bin that I got at Target, and it's holding my baggies that I use for collections. It has some collections that I'm like working on currently. And then I have all of my photos that I'm scrapbooking. I have them already in a photo sleeve so I can see, you know, what photos are going to go on each layout. Right now I have it organized by year because I'm trying to work through 2019 and 2020. So I have them in sleeves already. So when I'm ready to create, I can just pull out one of these and start working on a layout. And then I have some stuff grouped together already that I know goes with specific photos. And that's worked out really well. I like having that as my organization so I can know what layouts I have to work on. This is my die cutting machine that someone gifted me. So I just have it sitting right there. This tub is kind of a problem child. So that holds all the Happy Mail that people have sent me over the years. I started doing Happy Mail probably in like 2016, 2017. So this is like all the pocket letters, all the like projects people have sent me that I can't bear to throw away. So they're just sitting here in this case, and I don't really know what to do with them. If you have suggestions for what to do with Happy Mail that people sent you, let me know in the comments down below. I'd love to hear from you. Down here, another Hot Mess Express organization thing is I have more photos to be scrapbooked, and I have like ephemera from trips and things like that. So right now I think this is 2021 and some of 2022. But right now I'm trying to focus on 2019 and 2020. I have another empty album here. Right here I have my paper trimmers. And now we're moving over to my desk. Let me back up and show you my desk area. I've got some pretty 12 by 12 papers up here that I feel like you just gotta hang on a wall because they just have giant titles and stuff on them. So I have them hanging up there. Kind of going over to my desk. This lamp may be a problem. I have a map here of all the places I've shipped Etsy orders. So I'm almost every state, which is pretty exciting. I've had my Etsy shop since 2015, I believe. And it's just like a little thing I do. It's like never gonna make me a millionaire. It's never gonna be a full-time thing. It's just something I do on the side to get a couple extra bucks to spend on craft stuff. So over here on my desk, I keep my water to the side on a coaster so I don't get water all over my paper. I've got a cute candle stand from Bath and Body Works. I have these vintage little lotus bowls that I use to organize little things on my desk. I've got my glue. I've got all my pens, my scissors. Right now I have this on my desk to hold my little acrylic pieces that I've bought recently, and I'm used up a lot of them, but I have them up here to remind me to use them. Got chapstick. I've got this broken tape roller. It got messed up, so I don't know what to do with it. I'm gonna still try and use it somehow. This is where I keep my laptop. In these drawers isn't really crafty stuff. It's just like regular office stuff. This desk, by the way, was painted blue by my friend Maureen. Hi, Maureen, if you're watching. She did that for me as a gift. It was so nice. This was just an old desk that I had growing up, and it was just brown and plain, and she totally transformed it and made it so cute. And I love looking at it every day. I have this blue chair, which is not very comfy, but you know, it works. I got that from Target years and years ago. Now we're moving over to this other corner of shame. I'll kind of explain what's going on over there. So I have this drawer unit that I got from Michael's. So up top, I have my adhesives, I have my trimmers, punch boards, glue gun, things like that. Stuff I'm going to reach for all the time, and my gems, because those are my finishing touches. These are all my sequins. Got really into sequins there for a while, and want to start like doing more sequin mixes in my Etsy shop. Next down here, I've got like doilies, my crepe paper, the like binder rings, just kind of random stuff. This container has just flowers in it. These are all my punches and scissors. Got my trash can down here, which is full. Down here I've got journaling cards, which I use for my Etsy shop. I have embellishment boxes that people have made me in here, and like paper straws. Just kind of random stuff. This is the box I use for mixed media. I use that to protect my desk. These are all my planner stickers down here in that shoebox. And then coming up again, trying to go slowly here. This is my newest piece of organization, is the project trays from We Are Memory Keepers. So on here right now at the top I have my Canon selfie, which I use to print photos. I don't use it very often, but it's nice to have it accessible there. I mostly use this to keep my finished layouts, new product that I've got in that I want to save for a haul video. And then at the bottom there are a bunch of golden books that I was like determined to start getting into, like junk journaling and like making junk journals. I made one and finished it, and I never posted it for sale or anything, so I don't know if I'll get back into that. We'll see. I might just end up destashing that. And then over here are my two albums with my completed layouts. So I have 2019 and 2020. As you can see, they're getting pretty full. I'm probably going to need to get some other albums to finish those years off. So they're just right here on the floor because they're super heavy, and I don't know where to put them. Okay, moving back over here to this other corner. There's the window. I have a pretty nice view there. This room is in the front of our house, so that is our front porch. Yeah, and it's nice to just like be able to look outside, get some light in here. This is a trunk that just is empty, but I use it to film. So I'll put my camera there and point down, and that's where I do my filming for my videos. Okay, oh gosh, this other area is another mess. So this is another cube unit. This mostly has stuff for my Etsy shop. The top there is all my finished planners. I started doing planners, I think in 2015 or 2016. So those are the previous year's planners. I've got like my bead stuff right there if I want to do any like beaded stuff. I've got like bubble mailers. Over here is some more like random shoe boxes of like really old stuff I probably need to go through. There's some old iris containers in there that have like ephemera from like college and stuff like that. And then over here I just have some more like shipping stuff. I have another random globe that I want to decorate one day. And then over here is my sewing machine that I got for Christmas that I haven't opened yet. I haven't tried it. Because I mean that's a whole nother hobby to take on. And then over here I have two boxes of stuff that I'm going to get rid of. It's like full of some paper, random ephemera, random embellishments. So I will be doing videos and like listing those soon. $50 shipped. If you're interested, just like let me know. And we can go ahead and make that happen. I've got some Happy Meal that I need to like put away from Valentine's Day. Yeah, but this unit is mostly stuff for my Etsy shop. And then on top, I started to decorate a tier tray for Valentine's Day and then gave up. That's a really cute house that my friend Lori made me. And I have that displayed here as well. And then this is some random stuff that needs to go away. This is the door again. Up here I have just some more decor. We made it back again to that first unit. Those are thimbles that were from my grandmother. This is my grandmother's collection of thimbles. I have so many fond memories of hanging out with her in her sewing room and like doing crafts together. Like working on coloring while she's sewing, and I inherited her thimble collection there. So I have that hanging in my craft room, and I feel like I've got my grandma with me. So yeah, that is everything. I'm going to kind of spin around and show you the 360 of my tiny little craft room, real life crafting right here. Thank you all for watching. Let me know if you have any questions, and I'll see you all in the next crafty video. Bye!